Hello everyone, welcome to Mingle-Wingle with Startup Pro. You are here today because you are hungry for actionable insights into businesses. Our goal today is to show you all the harsh truths and juicy insights of businesses to help you execute on your startup dreams. Today's guest is a second-time startup founder. He has experience in e-commerce for more than 20 years. In his first startup, everyday.com.my, he scaled the company to an annual revenue of 50 million per year. It was a 150 people company before it was acquired by Living Socials, Groupon's rival in the US. But this didn't stop him from venturing into his next startup, Signature Market, a direct-to-consumer brand for health and organic products, which is on track to make 50 million per year. So let's welcome Edwin Wang, the co-founder of Signature Market.
Hello, hi.
It's nice to have you here. Today, we will talk about how consumers have been brainwashed by big giants in FMCG industry and how this is affecting the consumers and how emerging brands can take on these giants in FMCG industry. A few years ago, we were having a conversation in your office and you asked me this very interesting question. When I shop for goods in supermarkets like Tesco and Giant, do I feel that I have a lot of choices as a consumer? So I told you yes, but surprisingly you say no. Do you disagree with that?
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing why you think so?
It really depends on your diet preference. In terms of variety for a healthier option, there is not much available in our supermarket. Yeah.
So in terms of health products, there actually isn't much choice in the market itself.
For all those diets, most of the current products that is produced in Malaysia, they cannot cater for that kind of needs.
You were actually telling us that there isn't much when it comes to healthy products. Can you give me some examples?
Healthy products is usually those products that does not have like chemicals in it, like preservative in it. Yeah. Or for one example, there's a controversial video in Facebook where they discuss about Milo. Okay, Milo is actually not the real cocoa. Like there's just a very small percentage of cocoa. Is mostly is actually sugar water. Yeah. So when it comes to like real food, real product who has substance in it, actually Malaysia is very lacking.
So do you agree that these big brands like Nestle in the FMCG industry are kind of brainwashing the consumers about having a choice in the products?
Everyone thought Milo is healthy, right? But right now, a lot of people are already aware that, okay, Milo is actually not that healthy for me. So it's not healthy for my kids as well. So what option do I have right now? Before that, the option is not a problem. But right now, it's actually a problem.
Do you mind explaining more about that? Like before that, it wasn't a problem, but right now it's a problem. What do you mean by that?
Before that, a lot of consumer actually does not know that actually a lot of the packaged food that we buy is actually fake food. See a lot of like orange juice. Okay, they have a bit of orange juice. Okay, they said it's made from fresh orange, but then they didn't tell you that they also added a lot of chemical into the mix to make the consumer misinformed. Hence, they thought, oh, okay, if I buy the orange juice, it will give me all the benefits of orange juice. But right now, there is there's a big misinformed in the market.
Zooming in on the change, right?
Okay.
So when you say change, what's the change?
Previously, just like in Malaysia, right? Most Malaysians will only see the big medias, the newspaper, the big medias, the television, and whoever has the money control the conversation, controls the belief, control the mind and perception. But right now, everything changed. Okay, there's Facebook. Consumers are getting more aware about the real truth through social media, through WhatsApp, through Facebook, Instagram. What the consumer wants previously and what the consumer wants now is so much different. A lot of people are choosing real food and real high quality products versus the things that the giants are offering right now.
That's a shift, right? The paradigm shift that you mentioned. What about the change, the new thing that you talk about for the industry?
The industry is a huge industry, but right now they are actually losing market share because there is a lot of smaller brand that is more flexible and more innovative, and they give the consumer what they want.
So what kind of businesses are those new emerging brands?
Now we can see a lot of this trend, right? They started in bazaar, then they do their homemade cookies, they are ethical and they don't put preservative, they put real stuff there.
Is there a model that these smaller brands or emerging brands are using to grow fast? Is this the so-called direct-to-consumer model?
Yes. By going direct to consumer, right, you actually understand the consumer more. Interaction with consumer are closer. It's good for your innovation. Like for them to adapt and change is so much faster because the communication is very direct.
So maybe to help me or the audience understand the difference between D2C and the traditional industries, can you give me an example of how these two different models will work when it comes to rolling out a new product?
I take example of our company. We are actually one of the biggest D2C brands focused on consumer packaged goods. So it takes us like 3 to 6 weeks to launch a new product. For us, our method is really different. Our method is more startup, more lean, because it's direct to consumer, right? We can produce like maybe 50 to 100 these new products, and let's test it out. Within a short period of 3 months, you will know, okay, this product, is it going to be a bestseller or this is not going to work. The difference between those giants is for them to launch a product, they have to produce a lot of this to put in all the distribution channel, to put in all the supermarkets, okay, and engage in a lot of like marketing campaign just to launch a product. So for them, every single launch is an important thing. Okay, it's like every single product is a business model itself.
I realize that you talk a lot about signature market using data to make decisions to launch new products.
Yes.
Like let's say if I were to enter this market as a small brand using DTC model, what kind of data should I care about?
Actually, we look at two metrics. One metrics is how do we get consumer to impulsively buy you for the first time? How fast is that decision? So for a different market and different consumer, the price range is very important. When I see this product and this price is a no-brainer, okay, I just impulsively buy and see. So that's the first metrics. Then the second metrics is the return. The only metrics that is most important is return customer. Like how many customer will buy you for the first time and they like it and they return and purchase again. That will makes you a sustainable business, right? The consumer packaged goods industry, there's a lot of factors that affects consumer to purchase. Sometimes the price is cheaper, but the weight is lesser. Like it's a guessing game, it's a strategy. So we can play around with that kind of thing more.
Do you have a successful case study as an example coming from your experience?
Actually, we launched 5 new products on a weekly basis. Okay, so the first step is actually we identify the trends, then we launch it after 3 to 6 week kind of like planning. Okay, then after that it goes through a process of statistics. Like for the first week itself, we will let everyone know, oh, this is a new product. So and this is the pricing and this is the weight. So we look at how many people buy this product on the first week. So from there we can gauge like correct pricing, correct weight, correct product, correct trend, or those kind of things. So from there, right, we will push it further by doing a lot of sampling kind of projects.
So what is the biggest challenge using this D2C model?
The biggest problem of D2C is actually it's still very new in the industry, and even in US there's a lot of success story already, but the players is not a lot, and in our space we only have a few big players like Thrive Market, Nature Box. In China, we have Samsung Su, Three Squirrel. The industry is uprising, but then they don't have a huge history for reference. So for us, we are still innovating on our own, like okay, how to make this better. A lot of testing involved, and when you are doing a lot of testing, there is this uncertainty. From my point of view, I think we are actually creating huge value in the industry. So in a lot of aspect, we do differently from the giants. So no matter how, there is a value add for the industry. Challenge is always there. It's always there for a startup. And we are a small company, so cash flow is always the most critical problem for us. Yes, we need to invest in like productions. We need to invest in raw materials. We need to invest in factories. So that differentiate us between those e-commerce and a brand owner.
Is your future goal about being a giant like Nestle? Like, is that considered as success for you?
Yes, definitely. Because we are brand owner, right? So our benchmark is actually like Munchies.
Munchies.
Actually, Munchies last weekend they just sold to a big company for 1 billion ringgit. And wow, I mean, even a small Malaysian company can exceed for 1 billion ringgit. That's very impressive.
Let's say one day you became like one of the giants like
Yeah.
Munchies.
Yeah.
Do you think that will change the way you work, or eventually you become just like them and innovation will slow down, and then you eventually be affected by other new players?
For us, I feel that we have two portions here. So right now our startup is more towards finding for the new innovations. Okay, so once we found the next best seller already, then it will go into a new business model where we put it on the rack, right? Because it's proven that this product is already a bestseller, because we have a lot of data, like we know how many people from this area are buying this product. It's actually a new breed of doing business using data, which the giants cannot do that.
So far, do you feel that you have already disrupted the line of products that you are in now?
Yes. Actually, we feel that we are the leader in roasted nuts and trail mix. So it is a category that we are very confident that we already conquer the market. But in terms of revenue, it's not there yet, because we have not reached enough customer yet. If we have more marketing budget to reach more people, and over the spectrum of 3 to 5 years, we can easily be the market leader.
So let's say today there's no more signature market,
Okay.
and you have to restart a brand
Mm-mm-mm.
in this industry.
Okay.
How would you have done it differently?
Every time you start a new business, right, it comes from a state of where you does not know anything, okay, and the possibilities is everywhere. Whenever we always start a new company, we just we have a very brief goal or vision. Then let the possibilities lead you where you should go. Yeah.
What would be your advice for
Okay.
newbies who want to make use of DTC model to start a brand in FMCG industry?
D2C model is actually booming in everywhere and around the world, and in fact in Malaysia that's already happening. Okay, there's a lot of companies embracing this D2C model already. So focus on the things that you believe in. Okay, of course, a bestseller or non a bestseller comes from actually your heart. Try to communicate that thing to the consumer, and with social media and Facebook, it's very easy to get in touch with your consumer if you are genuine. you are special, you have your story, okay, and from there promoting the products or food that you actually believe in.
So from our previous conversations, right, you're sharing with me that you hope to see more D2C model brands in this industry. Is there any reason why you hope to see this?
Actually, the demand is so much bigger than the supply. Right now, there's so many small players that is filling up the demand. The industry for the whole Southeast Asia is $200 billion industry. Okay, and in Malaysia alone, the consumer packaged goods industry is a $14 billion industry. So it's huge business. So there's a lot of opportunity. So more player is better because it gives consumer a better choice.
Why do you care?
Our vision is always about how to get consumer to be healthier. So if we are only one or two player in the industry, then it's still very far away from our goal. And another thing is actually with more player in the industry, the innovation will be so much greater. There's competitions involved, and Malaysia is actually pretty advanced in food industry already. Hopefully Malaysia can be like Australia. When they think about like healthy products, then they think of Malaysia products is healthy.
Since you're quite passionate about having more people doing this in the industry, giving Malaysia a nice and healthy brand to the outside world, what have you done so far to support this?
We actually share our statistics with them. Like, what is the bestseller? What's the price point? We work with a lot of local uprising food producers as well. Some players, they have the product, but they are lack of marketing. They does not know how to reach customer. What we do is we get them in, and their food will be in our branding and all the statistics that we do share to get them improve as well. So if they improve, then we also improve. That's where we impact the industry.
Is this what you hope that those wannabes who are watching this right now to actually know of this opportunity to actually work with Signature Market on promoting local brands? Everyone helps one another to create that ecosystem.
Yeah, one of the channels that can help them market faster, because if they want to market it themselves, they might need to do their packaging, they need to do a lot of like marketing and stuff. So an easier entry is they have their products, and we like their products, then we feature them inside our website, and we sell it under our brand, and from there they get a lot of statistics to say, okay, is it worth my time to invest in this product? It's an easy entry for them.
So for all of you with a great product, we'll show you all the reasons that why this is the best time for you to put in all the effort to do it and take on the giants. And Signature Market is the place where you can promote your products to more people, to consumers who are now more aware of what they want. So thank you so much for Edwin sharing today.
Okay, thanks.
And we hope to see more players in the industry. He's waiting for you.